The truth trumps trust. The truth is the most important thing, because even if we make mistakes, especially if we're the ones to admit them first, and we're the ones to share the truth first, the outcome is always going to be better for the individual that's stepping up first. Hey everybody, this is Gregory Paul Kotsaftis of the Pitching the Truth podcast. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode. And as always, thank you so much for listening. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Pitching the Truth podcast. It's me, Greg, your host, once again, checking in with you all to see how everybody's doing today. And today we're going to talk about trust. We're going to talk about trust because my trust has been tested by a few different people recently. And just a quick reminder. So what do we do when we feel somebody may have betrayed our trust? Certainly, I've been on the opposite side of this conversation where I've betrayed the trust of many people. And it's been difficult for me to come back and earn the trust of especially the people that thought they knew me. You know, I recently tried to reconnect with somebody who's used to be a close friend, a very good friend to me. And he told me, his words were like, man, I feel like you played me. You played me. You know, the ultimate betrayal of trust. He thought he could trust me. He thought that I was being genuine and real with him, but I wasn't. And that really, really bothered him. And it really made me come to realize how important trust is. Now, he didn't forgive me. He didn't say, hey man, I understand. He did say, I believe everybody deserves a second chance, but this conversation's kind of strange and awkward, so maybe we'll see each other sometime. Kind of left the door open a little bit. If we bump into each other, that means he'll probably be nice. But as far as seeking me out and trying to become somebody he wants to spend time with, that's probably not going to happen. And I'm okay with that. You know, I understand where he's coming from. I think he has every right to feel that way, and I appreciate his direct honesty, and that's just the way it kind of goes, right? That's the way it goes sometimes with trust. You can't, once you betray it, it's really difficult to get it back. So the situation I was in recently was kind of an indiscretion. It wasn't a major breach of trust. It's just kind of a little bit of a hiding of information, we'll just say. A little information hiding, a little secret that kind of came out. And it bothered me, of course. I was upset. I was annoyed. I was still a little bit irritated by the whole situation. But at the end of the day, I accepted the apology. I did forgive the person. But then after that fact was done, and after that point was made, I sat back and I said, okay, so now what, right? You forgive somebody, because we always should forgive. Everybody should forgive everybody for anything they've ever done to you. I'm a firm believer for that. You need to forgive, but you do not need to forget. And what I mean by that is you have to take inventory and say to yourself, is this person worth my time moving forward? Can I begin to try to rebuild their trust? Am I willing to do that? And with me and this person, it became very difficult because I'm very close to this person. As you know, I'm being very vague about who this person is because it's somebody that's very close to me. So I had a long conversation and we tried to work through it and we're trying to understand it. But what I decided is, and I finally came through, I said, you know, this conversation, this whole thing wouldn't even happen. Never would have happened if you had quickly caught yourself in your situation and said, hey man, you know what? I fucked up. I made a mistake. And I'm sorry about that. Rather than letting it be discovered where trust can be tested, catch it midstream, catch it coming, catch the fastball, whatever analogy you want to use for it. Grab it, field it cleanly, okay? And then understand when you give the answer that you may still get the same result because somebody might be like, hey man, that's bullshit. I don't care if you told me or not. It's still crap. There's no reason I should forgive you. But in the end, that's what I did. I said, you know, did you think when this happened and you were starting to spin backwards a little bit and you were scrambling to cover your tracks because you knew that you were busted, did you think for a moment of stopping and just saying, hey, I made a mistake and I'm really sorry about it, and here it is, full disclosure, laid out. Don't have to go discovering or trying to pick at it to find out what it is. Somebody just saying, here it is. Because we're all human, folks. God knows I've made plenty of mistakes. And everybody listening here has to understand that there's no such thing as a person who's never made mistakes. We all cause ourselves grief. We all hurt other people. But the way we handle it, and I think heading it off at the pass and answering that question before it ever gets asked, before it ever gets the accusation comes your way, is a much more powerful play. It's the honest way to do it. And, like I said, I approached this friend of mine and tried to just to reach out to talk to him, and I got the Heisman. I got fucking shimmy shaked, whatever you want to say. I got, punched in the face. Wasn't that severe. But still, I had to accept the fact that this person's trust is shattered with me, and he may never want to hang again. And that's okay. It's cool. Because at least I'm the one that took the initiative to try to chat with him and talk to him and own my mistakes. So trust is important, but the truth trumps trust. The truth is the most important thing, because even if we make mistakes, especially if we're the ones to admit them first, and we're the ones to share the truth first, the outcome is always going to be better for the individual that's stepping up first. Now, the person you're talking to may not agree, and they may not take it that well, but at the end of the day, my messages here are to try to help you make better decisions moving forward in your lives. So this is a quick taste that truth trumps trust, because truth, in the end, will create more trust and help people to feel more connected. After my conversation with the person that was very difficult, and we're still working through it, I felt stronger, and I was the one that was hurt. Okay, I was the one that was damaged because of what happened. I didn't feel stronger because I was a bully. I didn't feel stronger because I was trying to beat the person down that caused me to feel mistrust. I felt stronger because I stepped back and I said exactly what I just said here. I don't understand why, rather than spinning down this rabbit hole of deception and crap, that you didn't just stop, say, I made a mistake, here's what I did, I hope you can forgive me. Because that would have been a lot easier for everybody. All of the deeper mistrusts of the deception and the manipulation would have been gone. So that's all I got for you today, this week, here on Pitching the Truth. Thank you so much for listening. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate your support. And, someday, I will get through all of my business, and I will get through the things that I'm trying to accomplish. And then I can really start getting out there and trying to help you folks as much as possible. But that's it for now. Truth trumps trust. I hate using the word Trump, by the way, but it's just kind of there. Take care.